right? The TF is basically a stun bot now, like I said it would be. He basically does nothing but wait for his rapid fire proc to get up and he just gold card somebody. So that's what he's doing. But the rest of the team still scales well. Like, the Camille can still kill the Ornn in the side lane. The Graves still can one-shot, like, their entire team if he gets access to, like, the carries. Like, it's still possible, right? But it's just... And obviously they're facing the possibility of losing Soul, right? They're down 3 dragons right now. They only have 1. They miraculously stole it while the stream went down, so you guys didn't get to see that. But basically a recap, I Fear Nobody got like the insane Lily ult I have ever seen in my life. I mean, this thing looked like Speaker's like 2020 Worlds ult, where you got everybody and then everyone just died instantly. So just picture that in your mind, and then they got like Dragon stolen from them. And yeah, that's basically all you missed. But the game did really just explode all of a sudden. We went from having like a very calm early game to just instantly a big team fight into losing Dragon to losing Baron. I mean, yeah, it's kind of difficult for Wingmen now. Like I said, the Galactic team is using their comp a lot more easily than the side of Wingmen, right? We said the Wingmen's is like a little harder to use, but skills way better. Oh no, I think Pixel Wolf is dead here, getting picked off.
That's gonna be a dead APC.
That's quite dead indeed. See, Steve.
All right.
Steve, if I ask you right now, who do you think is gonna win this game? Do you think that there's any way that Wingmen win here?
I think that. Okay, so looking at current gold totals, right? Because you can look at that in Spectator, right? Pantheon is doing an absurd amount of damage, and him being up around 3k gold on TF, and almost equal on gold on Graves. He's basically an assassin at this point. Whoever he jumps on, he's gonna either take a boatload of damage. So if he catches someone lacking or in the middle of a team fight, he jumps on like the ADC or the Twisted Faith or even the Graves if he jumps on. It's gonna be a hell of a lot of damage. And then the kiting ability that Lilia has is really hard to match in team fights. She just waltzes around. She just pounces around like it's nobody's business.
Oh, man,
combine that with Ornal and Karma heal, I don't know, man. I think this might be a soul point here. I think they might get soul here. They're gonna force it here.
Yeah, there's no setup
Seems
here.
like there you go. Soul.
Oh, big team fight! Look at that! Oh,
Ornal coming down.
Wait,
oh no!
Steve,
Missing the Ornal.
Wait,
they
they got the Lilia here, but they might actually die here. They don't. Oh wait, no, Karma's dead here maybe.
Yep, Karma isn't. Yeah,
but the Pantheon's here now. He's just gonna clean up the rest of the fight.
Dead.
Yeah, they're. This might be the end of the game here, guys.
Yeah, oh.
Wait, never mind.
And Pantheon, holy jeez. All things considered, it was a valiant attempt. Oh wow. We are ahead.
In here. Oh no. Looks like Wingmen
David,
0-1.
Apparently, we are super ahead of the current stream.
Are we? Oh no, that's a shame.
That is a shame. So I'm tuning into the Twitch stream right now, and oh my god, the Pantheon's going in! Oh. The stopwatch. Oh, never mind. Pantheon damage. Oh, it looks like they're gonna get inhibitor. It might be the end of the game here.
Dude, I feel like I just watched this.
Yeah, dude, deja vu.
Dude, I feel like I've seen this before.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
It seems like I get to watch yet another L today.
Well, looks like that's the end of game 1, guys. So, let's see. Changes to the drafts. I don't know, Steve, what do you want to see? Because I think what I want to see, at least for Wingmen, is...
I need to see a engage top. I'm sorry.
Engage top. I think Because like, I mean, I think they. Hmm, how do I say this?
So TF wasn't used
Yeah, like the TF wasn't
enough.
used
Like,
that well. It was like a little bit hard to execute, right? Because you had two champions that really wanted to get picks, right? You really wanted like Camille to be really ahead. You wanted to keep picking off whoever like matched the Camille by themselves, and then go from there and start like invading or killing more people after that initial pick, just forcing something where you have like a man advantage. And we really didn't see that. We saw like one time, but it was kind of like funny because it's not them making the play. It was actually Galactic making the play on the Camille, and then the TF ulted. So it was kind of like not really their idea to do it. They had to kind of just TF ult top lane. But yeah, I feel like they didn't really make use of the pick potential they had. And then Galactic Outlaws, of course, had like a super, like, well, not easy to play comp. I think they also want to get picks, but it's a little bit different. Like for Wingman, you want to get picks in the side lane. For Galactic Outlaws, you kind of want to get picks like on rotations to stuff, right? Rotations to like objectives, etc. Or you can get them in the side lane too. But they want to kind of team fight, pick people off like on rotations to stuff. And yeah, I mean, they played well though. There was like really good points where Wingmen when like got a couple picks. They did win like one team fight, I think, but unfortunately, I think they lacked a little bit of damage, right? Like the TF doesn't do damage after a certain point, Stunbot, and the Camille does just get focused down after a certain point in the game. Like you hook shot into like Jin or something, you will just get focused down by the rest of the team. And then Graves, of course, can't just flash in like one shot everybody. He kind of like wants to get access to people, and he can't really get it with like all the stuff they have on the other team. So I don't know, changes, maybe play a little bit something more simple to play. And I don't know, I think utilize Pixel Wolf in a way where she can like do a lot too, right? Like I've seen a lot of utility, but I want to see some carry potential from her too, because I know she can carry. So perhaps put her on a hyper carry, maybe, perhaps, I don't know. Something to think about. But yeah. And as for Galactic, I think they just continue doing what they were doing. Like they seem to be pretty good, right? They seem pretty good at getting picks, and just the overall coordination together. They're just like, I think by far the best coordinated team in the league. Like just judging based off like the series I played against them this weekend, and then like the series here, like their team fight coordination is a lot better than and like by far the best. So just keep doing what you're doing, and yeah, that's what I would say for both sides.
and no, I 100% agree. And reading a Twitch chat here, Suit the Dude coming in with the little known fun facts. So apparently, Galactic Outlaws have never lost a game one as of now. Very nice to see, but they've also not won a game two. So we're gonna see if, as they say, the curse is broken here and they can just sweep 2-0, or are we gonna have as they say, the real fight in game three?
Yeah, I don't know, man. You guys just have some of the best, like Galactic. You guys have some of the best game ones ever. Like when we were facing you guys in that game one, oh my gosh, like you guys just actually like absolutely destroyed us. I didn't even know what to do. There was like way too much pressure. I mean, just keep doing what you guys did, like again. But yeah, for Wingman, definitely. Who was I? I was Kog'Maw. The Kog'Maw you guys kept ulting and killing.
That's crazy. Who are you? Your bad connection? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm the captain of DPS,
That's
the
crazy, man.
Kog'Maw abuser. That yeah.
Cogman is more like Cogman's passive abuser. Looking at how many
That's
times he
true. I've been abusing that
died.
passive a little too much. Jin is
Yeah,
OP. Yeah,
Jin
Jin's
Jin
pretty
is
good.
OP. Mhm.
Honestly, like you, if yeah, I mean like different there since Jin is like meta, you don't even have to go like utility like enchanter utility. You can just go Jin. You can go a lot of different champs. I think Ashe is
That-
pretty decent right now. There's a
The
couple
bounce
utility
off.
champs you can go for like weak side bot lanes, or like weak side in general. Like for usually like a well-rounded team comp usually has your bot lane being hyper carry, and then your top side being what's it called, the weak side, right? But I think right now, since the bot lane has shifted a little bit in meta, and there's certain champions that are meta right now, you can definitely go like a weak side utility bot lane, just like Wingmen. Maybe just try a different pick or something. I'm not sure.
You also go Vel'Koz and just
I need
like,
to
you
move.
know, have very much fun.
Okay, looks like
Are we gonna get right into it?
yup. Let's
Right.
see. Let's see. Let me get the link. Let's see this draft. Thank you. Font R. Okay. So we're getting into the draft. All right, Steve. So we talked about the changes you want to see, right? The adaptation, because that's what makes it a good team. The
You can
adaptation. All right.
send
So
me an
Wingman.
invite to the
Oh, the invite to the game.
invite to the game,
Nah, you
please.
good, bro. You can just sit there.
True.
All right. Let's see what Wingman band. By the way, you have the link up, right, Steve?
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir, yes
So
sir.
you're watching the draft. Okay.
All right, I think we're gonna
All
see
right,
the
guys.
very similar bands probably the last time. In fact,
Maybe we'll see.
I mean, we might see like Kindred plus Lilia band.
Led.
Yeah, same band as last time.
Aphelios.
Aphelios. You know, not wanting to put pixel on that the infamous Aphelios.
Come on. Let's see some Pixel Wolf Aphelios. Stop banning it.
A little
Alright, let's see what
scared,
they
a little
ban here.
scared.
Hey man, her Aphelios is pretty pog. I'd be scared too. Alright, let's see what they ban here. Lilia.
Lilia.
Okay. Seems like that was a pretty big problem for them, right? So I mean, if it was a big problem, just ban it, right? Sometimes you do get into a game and then you lose to like a certain pick, and you're like, yeah, this was really hard to deal with. Just get rid of it. Okay,
Kindred
Kindred
going in the
gone.
lane.
So a carry for for nukes gone right there, right off the bat.
I wonder if oh, Lux ban.
Lux.
Wait.
Okay, but is that Graves or is that
Yeah,
Lux?
is that Graves or is that Lux?
Okay, Jin. Oh my goodness! I mean, these people just love Jin, don't they?
Hey, Jin is OP, as they said.
That's not true. I lost like 3 games on him today.
That's
Booty.
crazy. Did you try playing with a Vel'Koz support?
No, I did not. Maybe that's what I was
You
missing.
were missing me, man.
Mm, perhaps. All right. Is that actually a Lux ban though?
Yeah, see, that's why I'm wondering. Because last game taught us anything is that the Lux is the Graves and the Graves is the Lux, and I don't even know.
Ezreal, I see. See, I don't like this pick because Jin actually, depending on what the support pick is, Jin might actually like outlane Ezreal. So you really need to take the Karma here if you're gonna do like Ezreal, because Ezreal Karma can still have pressure bot lane. Because if you don't take Karma here, you might find yourself getting.
Nautilus.
This could actually work though. Yeah, because they have kill pressure now. Like you have the safety of Ezreal, right? And Ezreal does scale. Like I think people forget that like this champion does do well late game. It's just
He
some
needs to build correctly.
yeah.
Itemization is incredibly important on Ezreal.
That and just hitting
He's
your Qs. I mean, like the difference between hitting your Qs and not hitting is like the big difference, right? Damage output is literally all dependent on Qs. So we'll see how she does on that. But yeah, Ezreal and Nautilus definitely some kill pressure. Let's see what they respond with for the support pick. Soraka.
Soraka.
I
Might
mean, you
be.
can deal with the Ezreal poke, yeah. We'll see if like the Nautilus can put some pressure on the Soraka by just all inning here though. You can't just heal off a Nautilus hook. Once you get hooked, you are getting all in maybe. Alright, so Ornn looking like a pretty standard Galactic Outlaws
Very
comp. I
similar
mean,
to last game in terms of
yeah. A
what
little
they're
too
bringing to the
similar. I
table.
mean, two of the champs are the same. Okay, Gwen.
Are we? Oh, not a
Lots of
bamboozle here.
damage.
It's actually a Gwen lock-in.
Okay, so we got 2 damage dealers and a engaged support. Who's gonna be the front line here and who's gonna be utility? We'll see what the roles are. And remember, Nukes has to be the one carrying this game because he's their what's it called, franchise player, their best player. Yeah,
He's
I
the
mean,
Justin Fields of this team.
yes sir. So we'll see what the spicy pick they got for him, but that does mean like his champion pool is gonna get limited more maybe in the bans, but looks like not. They got an Annie ban. See what they ban here for Wingmen.
Perhaps another carry in the jungle, maybe?
What are we cooking up right now in the bans for Wingmen? Let's see what they ban here. What do you think, Steve? What are they gonna ban here?
I'd say another carry in the jungle here.
Jarvan?
J4, yeah. Well, I mean, not necessarily carry, but just a really good jungler.
Silas. Okay, so they banned the what?
Okay. Do Wingmen? Have you seen him play Silas?
No, not really. I don't know. Maybe they play. I don't think their mid laner plays Silas much. I mean, they probably don't want to give away some of the big ults, but
Yeah,
let's see what they got here. This is a pretty important pick here. Viego.
Ooh,
Okay.
Viego. We saw that against Rat Legion.
True, and it took over. Nukes did really well in it, and like now, what I want to see is a champion mid lane that can really just like explode the dish out damage, because we need. Let's see.
The Kazakhs coming out of the jungle. Who would you recommend that Wingmen take if you were their mid laner? Who would you bring?
Dang. See, I would have actually picked Annie, because like you want to just flash R like one person and just instantly get like a reset right there, right? But that's gone. So I'm trying to think like, because I don't know this guy's champion pool very much, but
who else has the burst like that?
Who does have a burst like that? I mean, you could also go for a team comp like that, just straight up like team fights here. Like, I mean, you could go like.
I think. Who could you possibly go that would do a burst damage?
I'm not sure. Like for this guy's champion pool, I'm not sure what he's gonna pick here. Is he just gonna go utility? Because they're kind of missing a little bit of utility in a way. They have lots of damage, right? There it is, right there. There it is, the utility that they need. Okay. They don't have much of a front line though, so they're gonna have to play the fights like a little bit more creatively. But oh, that's a Swain. That's gonna be a little bit difficult to kill, right? Because
Swain will build some AP, but he will be a little tanky as time goes on.
He's a bruiser. He's like an AP bruiser, right? He wants to go into your team and just start killing
especially
you guys,
with R, because he becomes almost unkillable unless you're fed with.
They do have the CC to deal with him though, so you can't just like run in and like think he can drain tank like 5 people, because he will get Lissandra ulted, he will get Nautilus ulted, and just he will get executed by Viego, and then they'll take his body. But yeah, this is the draft, guys. Kind of spicy. Yeah, I mean, it looks like Wingmen just want to press R, really. They just want to go in and press R and one-shot someone immediately for Viego to just keep snowballing the fight after. For Galactic Outlaws, to me, it looks like they kind of want to get some like picks on. It's kind of like last team comp. They kind of want to get a couple picks on like the rotations and stuff, right? Especially because like Kha'Zix wants to be in the jungle killing people, and Jin like is like pretty good for that. We'll see.
Oh yeah, 100%. I agree with you on all these points. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting bot lane, in my opinion. I think we might see a little bit more than we'll see poke, but at one point Nautilus has to get in, because if Nautilus falls behind, then it kind of gets really hard for him later on during the game.
I'm trying to think what I want to see both comps doing. For Wingmen, I mean, I guess the Lissandra just really needs to be proactive about what she does, right? You don't pick Lissandra just to sit mid and like Q and AFK shove waves. You're not really like super lane dominant. You do want to make some plays with the Viego, get some kills, catch people out. And yeah, you have some tools to like follow up, right? Like the Gwen, I think people forget that if you leave Gwen unchecked, like she will kill your whole team, right? Like she does true damage, she does like a lot of AP damage, she kills tanks really easily, and she kills squishies like even more easily. So honestly, like Galactic Outlaws kind of do need to be a little bit more disciplined, because like last game they didn't have their team comp was easy to play, and Wingmen did have like a harder time engage again and killing people off. But this game, Wingmen do have a lot of setup now and a lot of damage, so they definitely need to like be a lot more careful. So yeah, Galactic Outlaws want to play for picks on rotation and user champions like Jin for range, pick people off, help Kha'Zix get kills in the jungle and river. Um, and yeah, the swing just wants to go in and be disruptive, drain tank everyone. For Wingman, like I said, make proactive plays and get a bunch of kills. Start like resetting like crazy, and that's how you snowball fights.
Yeah, 100%. It is going to be very interesting overall. Not much to add there than what you said. You kind of summed it all up for me. But once we get these picks squared away, I think it might be time that we take just a small little break.
Yeah, we can take a break here.
Once this last pick is locked in, we will be taking a little break as the stream, as the spectate mode, decides to catch up.
Yep.
So I wonder what's waiting. And there it is. Cool. So
All
we'll
right.
be right back in a few minutes as we go take a little break. I'm going to go get some water and maybe go use the bathroom, So, well, peace out.
There is beauty and tradition in the dance. Grace in every step. Power in every turn. Our dance is an honor to perform. And the last thing our enemies will ever see.
Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to game 2 of our rescheduled game here in week 4. Galactic Outlaws versus Wingmen. As we know, last game, the Galactic Outlaws took a stunning win over... Another pause, but I'll still keep going. A win over the Wingmen. Now, I do have some people in chat asking what was draft. So, David, take it from here. What was the draft and what are they looking for?
I mean, to me at least, it looks like Galactic wanted to just kind of team fight and get some picks with like their comp, right? So you have Ornn, Kha'Zix, Jhin, like that already. Kind of you can like engage on someone and like catch them out and get like the Kha'Zix in there and like execute with like the Kha'Zix and the Jhin if you catch someone out, or you could just straight up team fight. Like you got the Swain in your team comp, so like if you decide just to like straight up take a fight, like you could just Ornal into Swain, just ghost in and start disrupting everything and just wait for the Kha'Zix to wait for people to get all disrupted and start picking people off. That's why I see like the wing or the Galactic team working out, right? Oh, and don't forget about the Soraka too. Like the Soraka Swain healing, you're not killing this guy after like 40 minutes really, unless you really focus him down, right? For the side of Wingmen, it seems like you just want to go in and instantly blow someone up. Like really, that's your only hope. That's like what I see really. You just go in on like the first person that you catch out and just instantly try to one-shot them so the vehicle gets to reset immediately and just go from there. See if you can keep getting resets and resets, right? That's what you want to do with Viego. Any Viego comp just wants to have like that a champion that can just instantly down a champion to like 10 HP. So then he just finishes the kill or just gets the body after the kill and just keeps going from there. Alright. And yeah, really just you just want to CC, make some plays with the Lissandra and just try to blow someone up for the Viego, start resets.
Very well said. And you know, looking at the summoner spells here, so we do have the mid lane Lissandra with TP standard, and the Swain not going to be bringing TP. So Swain's going to be extra careful when it comes to roaming. As I say, game 1, the lane changes before 14 minutes are in effect in this patch. And so taking an actual roam will in fact hurt you even if you have shut lane. So without that TP, he's not going to be able to come back. He's also going to have to be in these team fights all the time, while Lissandra may be able to, you know, do some split pushing, do some distracting, and then she'll be able to TP into fight. So who knows? This might come down in team fights to a TP diff, depending on how things go. What else do you think are the most important summoner spells in this game?
Honestly, I don't really see like, yeah, everyone's summoner spells are important, but it's not something like you know, Annie needs like flash, or like when you see like a J4 on one team and against like an immobile bot lane or like some type of immobile carry, that's like really important, right? But this game, I really don't see like a specific summoner spell with the champion that's really that important. I guess
Mhm.
some important ones, maybe like Ghost for the Swain just to make his team fighting a little easier. But really, I don't see anything super important in terms of flashes. Like really, just maybe Lissandra flash to make some plays, maybe Diego flash to make plays, but nothing kind of like an Annie flash R, right? Like that's just like something you really need, Annie
Mhm.
flash R,
No,
and I don't see anything comparable to that.
that's
Or yeah,
some very nice insight that we have. Seems like we're still running into a little bit of technical difficulties in the game.
all
Oh,
right, we on
actually, we
pause.
might be
Nice.
back here.
A
Yeah.
standard 5 point, very good. The Ezreal kind of at the tower though.
Oh, looks like
Oh, AD
nope, the
ping
A
now.
lied. Now the EDC has a little.
Pixel, come on, man. Why you lagging?
Well, I hope somebody doesn't have Comcast. That's crazy.
What are you trying to say, bro?
I have
Hmm.
Comcast.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, unpause. 1
I
and
live in the
0.
middle of nowhere.
Oh, do they now? Alright, hopefully we get into game any second now. Any second now. Nope, guess not. Let's see. Steve, looking at the draft, who do you think wins? Just take your, if you were just to put a bet, who do you think wins? Oh, your pasta, okay. Kill the answer. Alright, standard 5 point looks like nothing that crazy happening. Could always kind of invade with Nautilus, but you probably don't want to do that against Galactic because of the champions they have. Don't get pulled right back if you get CC'd and you don't kill someone.
Mm-hmm. No, so
Who
we're
whose
actually
team
back
comp do you
now.
like the most?
I okay, so I saw Wingman play yesterday, right? Or Wingman play on Sunday, right? And I really liked the Viego pick. Okay,
Yeah.
it worked. They played a hard comp and it worked. So personally, out of all the champions I see, if I'm going on popularity, I like Wingman's team. But if I'm going overall, I do think Galactic Outlaws did win on the draft here.
Yeah.
I think their draft is a little bit better. The synergy between the Kazakhs and the Swain is a little iffy,
See,
but
I
overall,
think that so like it sounds like maybe something that flame their comps. I'm not saying their comps are like better or worse. It's just a little easier to like execute. Like again, like the Galactic just have like are following like like a general like script or like yeah or like a blueprint into like a very typical comp, right? Like you have your engaged top lane, you have your utility bot lane, and then you have like a carrier too, or like a disruptor, right? You got the Kha'Zix as your carry assassin, and you got like the disrupting Swain, and then your utility bot lane to make things a little easier, and then you're engaged in the Ornn. And then, you got Wingmen that have like a lot of different stuff too. They have like the engage, they have like the disruptor and the Gwen who can actually kill everybody too. It's not like just solely to like drain tank and sit there like no the Gwen will kill everybody if you don't do anything. So but like of course Galactic have ways to deal with that too. So yeah, like Wingman really need to go in and just immediately blow someone up for the Viego, or because if not you're gonna lose the fight kind of quick. But yeah, that's really it. Very quiet early game. Probably
well,
covering mid right now.
Kazakhs are coming, looking mid
You
as the
can't gank it.
Kazakhs.
Oh
Gonna be
wait.
jumping on, might be getting first blood there. Oh yes, with a
Oh no.
flash, burning both flashes there. But Swain getting the first one, and then look bot lane.
That's
Diego might
kind
be
of
looking for something here. Oh no, I think they know. Oh, the flash hook. He's gonna grab Jin,
okay.
but it's
Double
not gonna be
flash.
enough.
Nice. This is really big, right? Because now, like into a Nautilus lane, you don't have flashes on both people. You can't just repeat gank this. I want to see what I want to see from this team. Although I know Ezreal doesn't really want to freeze a wave because obviously the nature of Ezreal is like you want to poke want to like use your Qs, you can't really do that into a mini wave. But I would like to see like them letting the wave kind of shove in so Nukes can come get like a kill or two back.
Kha'Zix's looking bad. Diego's gonna stop his back for this.
Oh man, you guys gotta fight together. Can't let the isolation.
Will the Nautilus go down? Nautilus is gonna go down. The Ezreal's gonna get out, but then might they?
Nope, they cannot.
No, Diego's in the back, but he's gonna run into the Kha'Zix. Very well done. Lysandra also coming into the river here, just in case a little skirmish comes out. But so far, you know, so far, it's a little bit looking like it could be a curse break for Team Galactic Outlaws here. We're looking at top.
I think...
Oh, yeah. Kha'Zix's still not backing yet. I think he might be looking for another one. No, he's not.
No, there's no way. He'd be kind of goofing a little bit if he stayed too long. Really? Okay, looks like he is gonna try. He's wrapping around. He's doing a lane gank right now.
Oh, he's
he
like,
knows that the Nautilus doesn't have flash right now.
But they're deep under tower here.
Nautilus has no flash, and depending on how, like, I get... Okay, no, looks like he was just there for the hover. That's every jungler should. Okay, they're gone. Alright, yeah. Just 2 kills in the early game for Galactic.
And who are those kills on? Currently on, so Swain and Kha'Zix both having a kill.
Yeah, and that's exactly where you want them. Like we said, like, you need Swain to have stats to be able to, like, the items and stats to be able to, like, literally just ghost in and start drain tanking everybody. And you need, like, early lethality on the Kha'Zix. The earlier you get your Dirk, the faster you can just start, like... You can actually just start maybe straight up walking into Nukes' jungle or, like, in the river and just taking a fight with him. Assuming you're in, like, an isolated form, I think you can. Right, let's see the stats. Yeah, it's like a Sheen to a serrated Dirk. Okay. Ooh, can they do something here, though? I think he might be able to get the kill here. No? Nautilus hook? Oh, he might turn this. He might turn this. Oh, man, that's tragic. That is not what you want to see. That is very unfortunate. See, if they got the kill there, that would have been good, but unfortunately the Swain drain tanking both of them at the same time and Nuke's not having ult just basically made it so they didn't have enough damage to take him down, and of course just pulls them right back and kills them both. Oh, very unfortunate. That's all I can say. Let's see, so we got an early dragon being taken. Already up to a pretty decent gold lead early. 7 minutes and already like 2.5k gold lead. For the side of Galactic, yeah, this is feeling kind of good right now. If I was them, pretty decent spot. Oh, there's a 1v1. Surely they get the kill here. Nice stun. Yeah, they got the kill here. Some gold on the Gwen. See, if Gwen can start popping off here, there is a way to like get pressure off the rest of the team, right, Steve? So
yes.
you've all seen like games where you have like a split pushing top laner that just keeps killing your tank top lane, right? Like a good example would be like, say, like Yorick's, right? Like Yorick's and solo queue, they just keep killing your top laner and they're unkillable, and you try to gank them and then they still kill everyone still because they're just that strong. You can get into that same situation with Gwen if she gets ahead.
A little bit of skirmish happening top lane here. Everyone's gonna be coming down to
Any
see what's going on. Missing
Oh, no.
there. Oh, but the Diego's gonna go down.
See, this is not what you want to see. The Kha'Zix got some more gold here. He's gonna get his Umbral Glaive pretty soon here, so he's gonna have a pretty big spike, and he's gonna start negating. He's gonna start negating some vision.
And also gonna get the Rift here is gonna be a very nice take for Galactic Outlaws. Looking more and more in their favor here in game 2. You know, as we look mid lane here.
I want to see the Rift being used to get more gold on 2 of the carries.
Yeah. Seems like bot tower is taking a huge dent there. Oh, not bad there. Only getting 1 plate so far. Yeah,
This,
Diego having a little bit of trouble here. Actually looking for something. Since we know that he is basically one of the kings of resets.
yeah, but it doesn't look like he's gonna have much of a good time getting resets here because his team's not even strong enough to set him up to get resets. But you know, we've seen leads get thrown away, right? Remember, it's Galactic. They are literally like the definition of winning game 1 and then losing game 2, right? They're the game 2 losing kings, so can't really say they're definitely gonna win this game because we've seen throws from this team or just not very clean early games.
But so far, very clean early game. But keep in mind, even we saw Wingmen go down early game against Rat Legion when the Viego was on the pick. It was a really hard team comp to perform, and yet somehow they did, in fact, bring her back and win this one. So looking tough, actually. Big fight here.
If Kha'Zix doesn't get this kill, oh no, okay.
Oh, but it's be coming down to
Kha'Zix.
Lysandra might
Kha'Zix?
focus to Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix still gonna live. Kha'Zix
no.
gonna jump out, but he's gonna heal a bunch off of that.
Ooh,
Flash
see,
burst on him.
if they got enough damage, if they had enough damage to kill the Kha'Zix there and shut him down, they definitely do kill the Ornn there, and there's a pretty good influx of gold for the carry here on nukes. Unfortunately, though, that didn't happen. So
Kha'Zix in the jungle actually very gonna be looking for this Nautilus here maybe. Nautilus might
wait,
get
can he
out.
kill here? Okay, I was about to say if you actually one-shot that dude from full health like that, yeah, I'm calling the nerf hammer on the. Oh wait,
Nautilus might be dead. No, Ezreal with the. Ezreal gonna block to let the Nautilus live. Will Nautilus stay here and risk dying? Oh god. No, the Ezreal might die here. Oh, that might be 2 kills.
yep. Oh no, that's very unfortunate.
Not something you want to see.
Well, this is getting a little bit out of control, Steve. I don't know about you, but this is looking like a really good opportunity to just get the first 2-0 of the season for Galactic, right?
The curse
Remember,
might be
Galactic
broken.
always wins the first game and then loses the second and third game, except for the series where they beat our team. But yeah, first 2-0 for Galactic here maybe. But obviously don't count out Wingmen, right? Because we've seen them come back from deficits. Like, remember the Viego game? It's a perfect example of like a comeback. Okay, nukes.
Oh, gonna be discovered there in the bush. Gonna push them out.
They're
Or gonna be thrown down. The engage coming here. Gwen, the infamous
They
Gwen
need to get a
is in
reset.
Buffalo.
They need to get a reset here. They
No.
can't get it.
Ooh. Nope, and Gwen's gonna fall as well. Seems like this game might be running away from them. Oh, Swain just gonna go in, gonna flash onto the Ezreal. That's a dead Ezreal there. Viego will be the only one that escapes that tire skirmish. But that drag, it's gonna be a second drag fall. Currently a 7k gold lead.
Yup.
On the side of Galactic Outlaws. Is here's the thing, right? Late game wise, Galactic Outlaws I think have the better team late game.
No, for sure. Like, if this
And they're fed. A late team comp being fed this early is, it just accelerates the entire game. So one could even say this is mid game right now.
No, this is not even mid game, bro. This is early game, and they already lost like the early game. So the mid game's gonna be even harder. And yeah, like you said, they scale. Like the Swain will, like the only person that I see killing Swain later in the game is like Gwen and like Viego together. Keyword together. Like maybe the Gwen can kill him actually by herself later in the game, but you're gonna need multiple people to kill that Swain. And I mean that's the point of Swain too. Like he's trying to disrupt the whole team fight. He's ghosting into your whole team. He's like making you guys like pushing you away, just splitting you guys up and making you all focus him while the rest of their team focuses you.
Yep.
Right? So that's exactly what they want. And you don't have the damage to deal with Swain. And on top of that, you have like Soraka healing him to make sure he doesn't get too low, and then you have Kha'Zix like just waiting for the perfect moment when people get like too disrupted by the Swain commotion in the team fight. And you have
Not only
Jin'o.
that, he has his own healing as well. You know,
Yeah, this team comp is it's like I said, it's easy to play. So it's like, and you're seeing it right now. Like it's a lot easier to play. But like I said, Wingman can definitely win this game still. It's only like it's a 7K gold lead, but all you really need is one pick, and one pick into like snowballing into a little skirmish, and you can start getting back in the game.
peep the mythic that Swain bought. Echoes of Helio.
Hey yo. Okay, we're trying to get a pick here. Let's see if they can do it this time.
Oh, TP coming out from Orin.
Oh no.
Not going to be enough damage. Orin automatic R coming out.
Good buffer on that ult though. Oh, if he
That
can
might
get
be a
the
dead Orin.
boost, oh my god,
He's
that
gonna
was
flash out. He's gonna live.
that's a tilter right there.
Yeah.
That's a tilter. If he gets that kill right there, he takes a body and heals up and can maybe like flash ult away, but looks like he was not close enough. The Soraka ult coming in clutch. I don't know, Stevie. This is almost a 10K gold lead at 15 minutes. Looking a little bit doomed, but there's always a possibility. Let's see. They're gonna be pressured to get. Okay. Oh no, Nautilus is getting caught here. Oh, the Jin'o. Can he dodge him? Happy feet? Okay. No happy feet. They can just dive the Gwen here, maybe.
Let's see.
They can just kill her.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think they're gonna do exactly that. They might even
Oh my
dive
God,
under
they just
inhibitor
dive
turret.
Wow, they just killed the Lissandra on the turret. Like, straight up.
Holy jeez. This is in fact running away.
Oh man. Okay, if we get the pick here on Kha'Zix, it's gonna have ult, right? Oh, that's so unfortunate. Pretty close. And the Swain's just doing whatever he wants. See, you know you're kind of ahead in the game when you can just do that. Just walk wherever you want. Not be scared of the repercussion.
David, what do you think the Wingmen have to do here, other than, you know, the obvious get the
Dude,
shutdowns?
they need to do like they need the enemy team to like disconnect for a couple minutes. I mean, if I'm being honest, bro, like you honestly need them to disconnect for like a couple minutes to catch some farm and get some XP, because this game looks really hard. To be like I said though, like to be honest, like there is a way to still like get some gold. I mean, maybe just try to look for a pick with Lissandra, Diego, and the rest of your team. Like you need to burst someone down. Like try your
100%.
best. That's all I can say is just try your best to blow someone up, find someone, kill them. But oh, looks like Nautilus is getting one shot here.
Jesus Christ.
Never mind.
And this is that prime example that I was talking about earlier, is that when Nautilus gets behind, he really becomes useless because it's the only way
You can't
of doing things is going in. Like once Nautilus hooks in, it's a commit. I'm going to be taking the top tower there. Gonna be some well-needed gold that's needed. But currently down 10K overall.
When getting some gold though, that's good. You want to funnel in some gold on like the people who can carry this game.
You know what accelerates this even more?
What's up?
It's gonna make it even worse. Is that we keep forgetting that Ornn is gonna just give everyone Ornn items.
Ooh, the ornaments coming in clutch.
Yeah, the ornaments, like once he hits level, like he's gonna hit level 13, right?
Yeah.
And then he's gonna have his own Ornn item. He's already tanky as like he's already tanky. Now imagine he starts giving it to Kha'Zix, Swain.
Okay, well they can't really deal with the Swain, so they need to kind of just back off.
Oh god.
Because, I mean, the longer you stay in Swain ult, the more the bad the team fight gets, so. Let's see if Nukes can get out. Doesn't seem like it, though.
No. Oh, he does.
Oh, maybe he does. Hey, yo. Oh, is he gonna turn
Is
around?
he gonna try and take a 1v1 here?
Oh. See how spicy this gets. Soraka's coming in to slap you, though.
Oh. No, he is really trying to... No, he is, No, the auto cancel.
That was very close. Yeah, this game is looking kind of...
Yeah, 21-1 at the moment.
Maybe they can get another kill before the game ends. I mean, this is like literally... I mean, it's like really hard to play their comp, huh? That's all I can really say. Like, your comp is just really hard to play compared to theirs.
So our top turret might fall right now, or we might have the last ditch defend for the top turret. No, top turret's gonna fall, and so will the Lysandra. Big ult coming out from the Ornn, and everyone's being forced back to their base as top inhibitor falls. And even the
Swain ult is down.
Even the Soraka's doing damage.
Swain ult is down.
But still, it's a 3v5. No, it's gonna take mid turret, maybe? No, they're gonna go grab wave. Might go for a Baron here and just give up the drag. What are your thoughts?
Say that again?
Did he give up the drag for the Baron here? Oh no, drag's gonna come up for another 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
No, no dragon. No. Like, Wingman is not gonna be able to contest anything. I think they're just gonna have to get as much gold as possible. The enemy team is gonna realistically just... Oh, Nuke's trying to do the bamboozle. That looked kind of... Dude, if that worked, that would have been so funny. I saw what he tried to do there. I think he like thought he was gonna ult over the wall, and then the Kha'Zix would just jump over, but then he would actually start recoiling in the bush, but unfortunately he snuffed that out. But like I was saying though...
Never FF. Every game is winnable. Remember that.
Oh boy.
This is true.
True.
This is true. I wish my teammates in solo queue would take a page out of Nuke's book.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're gonna see if we can maybe start a Baron here. Baron here will for sure give. Well, 100. They already have as much pressure as they can.
Yeah,
they're on They're on soul point, 24-1. They're about to take Baron in top inhib open. Like, even a steal here doesn't really change much. Ornn waving off 2 people right now. Just, Ornn doing Ornn things. And, he's just gonna walk in. He does not care. Baron gonna fight again.
I have no clue, but honestly, just...
Oh no, it's back. It's back. I thought it died.
That is not good.
No, but it is behind. So
It's behind again?
it is very behind.
Really? Like,
I mean, just right now they're taking mid inhibitor. A big team fight happening. Big ults. Ornn coming down. Gonna miss the Ornn, but still, it does not matter because the Kha'Zix is just jumping around like Super Mario. And this game is over. They break the streak. They break the curse.
yep.
2-0. Galactic Outlaws.
Congratulations, Galactic. You did it.
Very well done, young man.
Okay, well, it seems like no interview, but I mean, we can still probably say like GG to them.
Unfortunately, no interview because the internet is a little bit of yeah, okay. That tech, I need to know what exactly that item does. What Echoes of Helia does. I need to know what, like, is that OP? I don't know. I need to go do some research after this because that was some. I've never seen a Swain take that. Actually, I haven't. I've only seen that item taken on Enchanter Sports, and last time I checked, Swain wasn't an Enchanter, but it worked.
He did it.
He did the most damage in the game. He was cooking. It was
All
medium
right.
rare. I'll tell you that. Perfect.
True. So okay, so no interview.
No, unfortunately not. No interview. Internet being a little shoddy. You know, can't risk it going out like that again.
Second, guys. Trying to figure out whenever y'all want to end the stream, just do a good exit. Okay. Well, you guys saw the games. Wingmen unfortunately lost this series. It was like they tried their best, right? Galactic Outlaws winning game one as usual, expected, right? I don't think they'll ever lose a game one with the way they play, but miraculously won game two. So congratulations to them, just getting their first 2-0. And you know, maybe that's just gonna be the rest of the season. Maybe they just go 2-0 every single time from here on out. We'll see. Because in my opinion, like, I think they have the best team fight coordination, and just in general, I think they may be the best team in the league, in my opinion, just with the way they play. So we'll see if they can keep up the good work. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You want to do your little outro, Steve? Want to say something to the fans?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I know, you know, this might have been one, you know, some people are saying this one of the most boring games ever, but, you know, this is just to show that Galactic Outlaws is, like David said, the best team in the league. Some people might be like, no, DPS, we'll just have to wait until the power rankings, you know, come out for this week. No, but we'll have to wait until, like, see what the insightfulness has to be said about it. But no, for sure, Galactic Outlaws still posed for a great season. Don't count Wingmen out though. They can still cook. They can still cook. Okay, but you know, that's all I got. And with no interview, I think we're gonna end the stream there. So
all
you guys
right,
have
guess
a
we're
great
done.
night.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace out.